coming and viewing another session of our group of Magnimar. I want to say this is week 3, could be 4. You lose track of time when you're in a sewer fighting for your life with flaming tornado sharks. Monsters, aberrations that value little trash over treasure. And then a goblin juju zombie that, surprisingly or not, has some type of personality other than just killing and taking prisoners and slaves. Last week, our group fought off pretty much the remnants of the sewer goblin tribe, or one pact or sect of them. Noth gave his farewells and actually told a familiar friend or an old friend, Abi, that maybe his life is just a regular sewer goblin scrounging through the refuge of the Longshanks above. That his life meant more than that. So Abi now set out with his new companions to continue navigating through the sewer to find out the source of the toxic waste and refuge that is now plaguing the city. We left off last week with Abi doing something that we have not seen the entire campaign. Opening a locked door. Okay.
Well,
Abi.
I technically could have opened it.
Well, Abi opened the locked door and we revealed... What did we reveal, Abi? Let's see. We revealed...
We're on the map.
Yep.
Like, the map, not the...
The map, okay. We revealed a little... It seems like some stairway. You see some fungi, growing mold, like this type of a strange plant that you... Let me see if Ravelnir can Ravelnir see? No, but you see a plant that you never quite seen before.
All right, who's gonna go first?
I'm pretty
I rolled
injured.
knowledge dungeoneering. Is that a hazard?
Wouldn't mind someone going first.
If you don't mind, could everyone quickly wish for me on Discord, like a letter I or a period, just so I can have your names lined up, so I can go ahead and put start typing you. You understand what I'm saying.
So we're at the top and you don't have to search?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Well, first things first, I believe,
I didn't get that, sorry.
I believe Yuri mentioned that the big oaf took his spellbook.
Yeah.
I need my book back.
It took
And
me a
my-
while to remember. Oh, sorry.
And my brother Dmitri, my family member. I must find him.
Listen, I remember now seeing that book when we first met that ugly thing in the pit. He was clinging on to it. So, I mean, I don't know if it's that same book, but he had a book in his hand. So, yeah, we may want to plan on trying to barter. I don't know how that'll go. You guys seem to know more about that thing than I do.
Granted, I know that you spellcasting types of your sort that need to worm around in your books need time to prepare.
Yes,
Even if
very
we were to recover it at this moment, what use will you be?
I am already of some use. I am very defensive, but I need my book to be more of use.
Is it a priority that we get that first? I don't know if I want to backtrack through the whole sewer, but
Your priority is Dmitri. I miss him.
Why do
all
we?
right.
Oh, some of us can't read.
Who said that?
I'm currently playing the witch.
Oh, perfect.
Where is the witch?
I don't know.
So at that moment, you see a familiar face, and then you see a small child lagging behind her.
What? Oh, I thought we had Boris watching you back there. What happened?
It wasn't.
Boris might have fallen asleep, that old man.
Yep.
All right, listen. Stay close to us. I know you're capable, but it's not very safe down here. Obviously.
Yes, sir.
Does anyone... do you have any kind of healing by any chance, witch?
Hold
I'm
up,
not sure
Doc.
you should call a kid a witch. I mean, that's a little harsh.
That's what they call now.
It is a profession as any other.
Is a witch a profession or is it a derogatory term?
No, that's a good question.
Oh,
Why not both?
Both.
¿Por qué no los dos?
all things considered, we have to get out of the sewer at some point, crossing paths with that thing, so I feel like we can put it on the back burner.
Yeah, I agree. And if I don't know what this Dimitri looks like, I'm gonna assume kind of like this guy. But if he says that's a priority, well, let's keep an eye out for him.
Yes, you can't miss it. It is family resemblance is very obvious.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right. Well, Abby,
Doctor,
If
she does
you-
not approve of casting cure wounds.
which does not compute.
What's happening?
Well, Devin's gonna kind of prod Abby into taking the first step into that hallway.
No.
Did she say she cast Cure Light Wounds? Sorry.
Onir is peeking around the corner.
Which corner, Rafael?
Uh,
First corner, into the corridor.
Okay, so there's here, and there's here you haven't been, there's here you haven't been, and then there's in the back. So here, let me get you.
Georgie, I think she said she could not cast, but there was a problem with the character sheet.
Right, okay.
As far as I understand, right? Lady Snuggles, mechanical problem, not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If Rafelnir's checking that north passageway, then Devin will come over here. If he can pass through the spider web, I don't know if that's flavor or an actual barrier.
It's gone now.
It's gone. Okay, great. I was not in the room, I don't think, when that happened. And I'm going to see what this door is all about, if it's a door or whatnot.
Okay. At that moment, Devin, you.
I'm not going to open it just yet, but
Okay. So what are you perceptioning now?
I would like to do the old, it almost never works, but the old put my ear to the door and see if I hear anything.
You can roll your perception check.
Yeah, if I can find it. Dadgummit, here it is.
Devin, your shield is still emitting light, as Rafelnir would keep that up.
Okay, it is. Let me make sure that it is.
That reminds me, if you need to, I think I mentioned this last time, but it might have got stepped on when we were fighting zombie goblins. If you need to transfer that light to another person, I can do it myself now, if necessary. Otherwise, Devin will not be bothered.
Oh, cool. Then, seeing your newfound abilities, Rafelnir would say, does anyone else not see very well in the dark? Georgie?
I can see kind of fine. I have low light vision, no dark vision.
As do I. Would you like me to cast a light spell upon you, or on an item?
Yes, that would be useful. If you can cast that on my sword.
Alright, Georgie, an item of Georgie's choice now glows as a torch.
I actually prefer it darker.
Well, we're not going to make it very far if we don't have some light. Devin will recast light onto his shield.
I got you.
Well, Devin's going to call back. I don't hear anything on the other side of this door. I mean, that doesn't mean
Do I
much, maybe.
smell anything? I have sensibility. Do I smell anything from other side?
You see.
While we're waiting,
There we go.
Rafelnir would like to praise Abby and say, thank you very much for opening this door, Abby. I understand the locksmith's craft a little bit, and I appreciate your capacity with it.
It does smell like sludge and fungus on other side.
Oh, well, it's probably like the rest of this place then. Anybody want to check this door for anything unsafe, or should I just give it a try?
Sure, go for it.
All right.
Till death.
Okay.
Devin's gonna try to open the door and see if he dies. All right. It's a hall. There's a bend around the corner. It goes back, looks like the direction that we came from. South, for lack of a better direction.
So we've got 3 ways we can go: left, north, or east.
Dimitri! Dimitri, come back!
I don't know where this Dimitri is, but I know we're looking for the source of this poison coming out of here, and my gut tells me it's actually going to be probably that way. And I'm going to point back toward Georgie's direction. Isn't that the general vicinity of where we entered this, if I'm not turned around?
It's also where Noth went.
Yeah.
We also heard Noth speak to the aberration Otiug and request to be moved. So, yes, that should go back to the central reservoir, I suppose.
I don't know if we should be following this source of liquid, if that's easier than walking around this catacomb hoping to, stumble upon something.
So
We should at least map out our steps and make sure all sides are clear before tackling the problem, I feel.
Well, this hallway I just opened, it looks to be on the same plane that we're on now. I think the one Abby opened looks like there's some stairs, so maybe we cover our ground on this level before we try going up or down.
I agree.
Yes, I agree. Abby, are you capable of relocking the door to further secure our flank?
Jepson said he'd be right back, but I mean, you can relock doors.
This is where I wish that I had Seek as a trick.
Yeah. Really nice having a scented creature.
Well, I've got Scent, just not Seek, so I don't...
Y'all, listen, y'all. I know. Just go. Just play, guys. I mean, I can do multiple things at one time, and I have Cody here to take people and do other stuff with as well. So.
All right, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if I can move the wolf in front of me and just kind of follow him a bit and see if maybe, his scent might pick up on anything, and kind of watch for his body language.
Problem is I've been
right
caged up for a while, so I am smelled just as bad as the rest of cave.
I want to see something really quickly. Shadow, GM.
Felnir would say to Gurner, are you recovered from the last fight? You looked like you took several significant blows.
Yes, I am at least partially patched up since then.
And just
Oh,
so
we
I
still-
understand. Oh, go ahead.
we still need some healing. That's why I was asking the witch
yeah,
if it can
Georgie.
patch her.
You got beat up, right?
I got really beat up and
Yeah,
I'm still
you're barely. I remember now. We barely got you up.
I check, give a once over heal check on Georgie. All right. Oh, that's not gonna tell me much. Never mind.
You just know that he has suffered some. You hear a voice from behind you.
Oh,
Yes, guys, I finished guarding the kids. I'm back.
Boris, he's back. Great. We were starting to get worried that you fallen asleep.
Oh, I kind of did, but let's not linger on that subject.
Your accent, it sounds like a fellow countryman from the hinterlands.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I said your accent, it sounds like you are a fellow countryman from the hinterlands.
Yes, I am. I've lived a long time on Ustalav.
This is fantastic, the motherland, how is it?
It is awesome, my friend. It is awesome. I have a little vodka here if you want it.
Oh, that would be magnificent.
Oh, but I prefer here outside of the cold.
Understand. Have you seen my Dimitri? He is a big rat like me.
Dimitri, I don't believe I recall that name on these parts, but
Damn, where is he?
I will think. I roll a knowledge local, but I don't recall that name.
Roll down.
It would seem there's a. I would sort of, hold a hand up as I round this corner and said there's not just your light, but there is like a light casting back.
Since Devin's at the back, he'll just catch up Boris real quick and let him know that we checked the door to the north. It has some stairs. We're gonna wait before we explore that. We're following this hallway to the east to make sure it's safe.
And you see the kids kind of in the back. I do want to say something. Cody, you can see Gunner's tab, right?
Like his character, I can see his character.
Perfect. Perfect. Because what I'm doing now, in case the party wants to split up or do whatever, you now can see what the character sees. So, like I said, you had 4 people go north. They could go down to the other chat and vice, blah 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 blah. You get it.
Yeah, I can see from Gurner's perspective. It looks like.
Yeah, cool.
You have him tagged as co-GM?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay. Gurner, I see you're kind of making headway, and Boris holding up in the back here with the kids, and you got Abby.
Yeah, so like I said, I could tell that there is some light probably here, because there is a shadow being cast. Not just from the dancing light, I mean, before that even came, I saw that there's a shadow being cast, unless for some reason... No, that's definitely... It is being cast. As just sort of ambiently, can I hear anything, or would I need to listen a little closer?
You can listen a little closer, I mean...
Ugh.
The sounds of the sewer and the stench is just ready to leave, and you're not able to hear much.
Yeah, I mean, it's drip.
The sound of the 10 people in this place, is what you hear, really.
Well, I'm not a coward. I'm just going to keep my great sword drawn as I round the corner. Oh, look, it's just a torch.
Kill it.
Well, now that I actually can get a look at this actual hallway, instead of being stupid, I'm going to scrutinize the hall by taking 10. So that's a 16.
Where are you? Okay.
Just passively looking and seeing, it's a hallway. Are there grooves that are going to kill me if I step on them?
What's gonna keep you step on them?
Anything I can see with, just a take 10 of 16 perception.
Does this hallway echo by chance?
There is a little echo. Gurner, you don't see anything.
What did you
you don't see
What did you
anything.
say your perception was, Gurner?
16. Just, that's a take 10.
Be careful, there's a nasty crack over here, and if you step on it, you might have to roll to break your mother's back. Be careful.
Oh god, if it's a half an inch change in height, that is actually dangerous. Oh, I'm just gonna say I can't see anything out of the ordinary as we creep forward like Scooby-Doo.
These sewers really weren't built to code. They should have put the yellow line on that crack to make sure people could see.
Mind the gap.
Is there anyone who notice that there is an echo in the hallway, or is she just that stupid?
Echo in the hallway, echo in the hallway, echo in the hallway.
She's literally gonna yell down the hall. Hello!
Devin's gonna look back and go, shh.
As you hear this witch now, excuse me, you hear this this young child and her younger sister the small girl with her. You know, down the hallway. Gurner, you see a break. As you move up more, I'm not gonna throw a trap or nothing. You see there's a way north of you, or you continue going east.
Is that just like light rubble? I figured looking at that looks like a big pile, but is that passable?
It looks passable, but it is gonna impede a little bit of movement.
Oh, it's just a square. How bad can it be?
Do
Do I have any sort of Oh no, you don't. I'm going to sort of give a wave back to our elf boy and say, make your calligraphy useful for once and mark this corner.
What color do you want, Raphaelnir? Or can you mark it with your own tools?
I can do this.
Why is the man making squiggles on the wall? I thought that's bad. I thought you're not supposed to write on the wall.
I think he's making sure we find our way out of here in case we get lost. Says Devin.
Putting his insignia in a note of this means we didn't go here, in as artsy-fartsy as possible.
Oh, he probably wrote way too much, didn't he?
I know that my lab that I was working in was somewhere to the north of here, but it's difficult to see, and they had me caged up for most of my time.
Auntie always says marks on the walls, it's a death marker.
Oh.
That sounds superstitious, but I'm just letting you know about my lab to the north.
Nice.
Well, I hear Yuri. Why don't you go ahead and you might can help them lead a bit, since I don't know. You've got a nose, yeah? You might be able to pick up a familiar scent.
Yes, but the problem is, without my book, again, I am pretty defenseless, and I don't even have my Dimitri to help me out.
See that big guy at the front, and he's gonna point at Gurner. Yeah, he's just stand under his legs.
Oh,
Felnir is disappointed in his work.
Raphaelnir, what bothers you, Raphaelnir, is that you knew that on a smoother surface that you could do better, but with the uneven bricks, the sludge on the wall, the mold growing, as your hand bends to twist the pen and something beautiful, it just quite doesn't the work what you're trying to illustrate. It just doesn't work. And even though you do some
Felnir
markings,
quietly wishes that Greensting were here to cast prestidigitation and clean the wall.
Gurner, you see another door, but it's kind of cracked ajar. You see what do you see? You see it seems to like a table, more rubble in front of you, more of this fungi, and you see what looks like to be a body of green water, but you can't see everything.
No, yeah, I can only see sort of just a cone of as the walls part. Once again, holding a hand up, and Gurner's gonna look at the massive brigade behind him and sort of like start, like dabbing his finger down a little bit, like counting back, just to weigh his options. And as best as he could, still kind of hushed. I mean, well, actually, no, I shouldn't be hushed because a child just shouted. He'll just say in a normal tone, "Devin, you and your wolf, with me."
All right, make way.
Can this child see this green hole?
If you move up, probably you could see dog. You could see the dog.
Devin's gonna. Oh,
water. The green pool of water is what I'm referring to.
Oh no, you'd have to be where I am, which is further down the hallway. I'm taking point.
Okay, my apologies. I was just making sure where everyone was.
Yeah, Devin will respond back to Gurner. I know we've got a big caravan of people here, and it's going to get tight. Do we want to look down any of these other paths, or is it better to just stick together and stay quiet?
I will sort of just announce back to the group itself is that it seems like there's a room or at least a landing of some sort here. I can't make out all the details, but we should investigate and, as always, be ready for trouble.
I'll look back to Georgie then and say, maybe hold back for now until we go in and see if it's safe.
Would
And follow.
Bobby know what this room is used for? The room they're talking about?
Yeah, I would have passed along that like there's some sort of like not dock, but like clearly there's a lead into a pool of green water. There's some sort of table and a bunch of rubble.
Rafelnir would say, "This is silly," and cast message connecting Rafelnir, Gurner, and Abi. Now you can speak together.
We're playing telephone, so by the time it gets to Abi, it's like, there's a green dragon in the pool.
I'll run away. No, I will call out. What's Abby's voice? He's small and gross.
A small and gross voice.
Goblin gross.
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah, that was what you had, I think, last time.
I will whisper up the chain. Well, no, I'll just whisper directly to Rafelnir, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is the
Sauron?
he is the
Yeah, us three are connected through the whisper conversation. We can talk as if we were standing next to each other.
Abby doesn't know.
We are playing telephone. I love this game.
I can't
We're gonna
go
be
there.
here a long time.
I don't know what's in there. I can't go over there. The boss said no. There's a lady though. She's mean.
He just gives a bit of a shake of his head and a sigh as he inches forward.
I don't like that look, says Devin, but here we go.
I think my lab is up this way, up here, up to the north.
And I will properly. I mean, the door was open for the purpose of dynamic, but open the door and step in.
Okay. And
Does anyone have anything I could use to help? Because I am feeling rather naked. In fact, I am pretty much naked right now.
I think we all packed kind of light.
Rafelnir would offer up to 3 pints of oil for you to throw to light things on fire.
Can use a rapier.
He's a wizard, right?
Yeah, I think he can.
Yes, but I'm very smart. I think pointy end goes into the other guy, right?
Can use a short bow.
Oh, yeah, we have lots of short bows.
Oh yeah, we did just.
Like
I will open my pack and say, is there anything you can use in terms of weaponry? There's a morning star. You're small, right?
Yes, very little.
There's a bunch of small short swords, which are just stabby sticks.
That is better than nothing. How about a light crossbow? Does anyone have light crossbow?
I do.
you were out of.
You know what? Here. And I'm gonna hand my light crossbow to Yuri. Don't lose that. I'm gonna want it back.
I graciously accept. We'll give back at earliest possible convenience.
Hold, please.
Yes.
I think you're
Hannah.
going
Gurner.
to be having some size
I shall
penalties.
hold.
Please make a will save.
That would be
Oh dear.
Just let me know what it is.
I'm telling you right now, it's a critical failure.
I got you, Cody.
Oh my.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Gurner, you feel as though the best I can describe it, as if someone had stepped over your grave. You feel this great weakness overtake you. For stat reasons, just go ahead and set yourself as staggered, and I'll let you know when you're not staggered anymore.
I just feel drained in the sense of just a little winded, I guess.
You feel drained, like to the point where you feel that. Here, I'll get the direct description. It's a strange nebulous distress and a gnawing sense of impending doom plagues the victim.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's very wordy.
Continue.
Does Devin notice a visible reaction in Gurner's demeanor?
You would have with a description like that, as high and mighty as he is, you would probably then see him tense up.
Devin's just gonna say, "Oh shit, Gurner, what is
Why
it?"
is it so bad down here?
Are
Something's
you
not
okay?
right here.
Maybe step back. Maybe we get out of here. Yeah. I see there's water, but if you got a bad feeling,
Dimitri!
Well, I mean, as I'm standing here, before I make my leave, I might as well take a quick look.
yeah.
As you
it's
bring up
good.
the idea of leaving, you hear a voice call out across the room, and it just kind of echoes and reverberates a little ways down the hall.
Well, there's your answer.
Did someone bring me a handsome knight? I see someone has paid me a visit today. But you don't look like the normal goblin folk who visit me.
Everyone hears this, or just Gerner? Was
That's not good.
the whole party hear that, or just Gerner?
Gerner and probably all the way down to Rafelnir. She's not quiet.
Yeah, Gerner. I think we should.
Elnir would whisper back down the line. Hostile contact. Female, possibly
The
wizard.
lady. The lady, don't fight her.
Children hear this too?
Well, you're right here, so yeah.
Yeah,
would
you do
heard it
hear
echo
it.
down.
Yep.
You poor boys look so weak. Come speak to Auntie.
Can we be friends? Do you need
Stay behind us. Stay behind this corner.
I'm trying to pinpoint where the voice is coming from, and
Back at
slowly
this
moving this
voice.
direction.
I got you, Fainer. I'll message you.
Do you need to speak with Auntie?
Come now, Sir Knight. Call your friends in.
Yes.
I'd like to speak to all of you.
No, that's okay, says Devin. Sir Knight's got an appointment with Dimitri, so we'll be leaving now.
Be careful, it's coming from.
You don't
another-
wish to soothe your wounds?
No,
Cure your diseases?
no, it's okay.
Mend your broken hearts?
Well,
It's
no,
coming from the water. Be careful.
What did you do to my friend? Where did you put Dimitri?
Well, I can't answer any of those questions until you come and speak to me in person. Come into Auntie's room.
I'm sitting right here in the edge of the room.
Just be nice to the lady. She's offering us tea and cookies.
Come close where Auntie can see you.
No, that is okay.
yeah. Yuri,
I'd
let's...
hate to have to teach your friend a harsher lesson. Now come close where Auntie can see you.
Can't we go to school tomorrow?
Gerner, get over here. Now.
I'm not asking again.
Well, if George
Come closer.
with that roll, I probably.
Where are you, Auntie?
Since I can't technically 5-foot step, I am sluggishly trotting back to you, Devin.
Gerner, please make another will save.
Oh dear.
Can I...
I cannot hear very
I'll
much.
tell you right
but
now, not happening. I'm not.
You get
Gerner falls unconscious.
What the? Oh my god.
Oh man. I cannot hear very much, but I do feel a strange need to burn some witches.
Auntie, please stop being mean to my friends.
Do you know this woman? Yeah, so Devin's gonna say, "Oh shit," and I'm gonna tell the wolf to stay. I'm going to attempt to call out to Gerner at first. I'm gonna extend my spear and see if he can grab the edge.
If you even remotely poke him, you would realize he's not moving.
Gerner, excuse me. I made one fatal mistake. Please make a fortitude save. Excuse me.
It's not a tough default.
The second one is not a will save. Excuse me. Please
Oh,
make a
okay.
we
fortitude
might
save.
be saved here.
So, retroactively, Gerner springs up again.
What are you doing, Gerner?
Dude,
Get over
excuse me.
here.
I misread it.
I'm probably
He makes
fine.
it. He makes it.
Okay.
outta
Excuse
here.
me on that one. That was my fault.
Somebody's playing tricks on us. Let's get out of here. Come on, Gerner. I'm not coming in there unless I have to.
So, this whole fortitude save, was that as soon as I tried to take my leave?
Yeah, and I congratulate you for making it, honestly.
All right, listen, Yuri.
I see you boys have found my special toy in the shark outside.
What about it?
So
I
you
shouldn't have
refuse
asked.
to speak to me, and you play with my special toys. Certainly, I could lend you a hand with some of your troubles in exchange for it.
Finders keepers, they say. See you, lady.
Auntie, stop talking so weird. It's weird.
Listen, girl, I think you need to go back. I don't think this is your auntie. I don't know what they did to you down here, but I don't think you should trust that voice. All right, everyone, back up the hall.
You see a hand come out of the water.
I didn't mean for you to give me a hand like that. I was meaning like a congratulatory thing.
What knowledge check does this call for?
Who can see this? Who can see that?
Well, obviously myself, Gurner.
I need everyone who can see that character model to make a fortitude save.
Oh, does it still get me even up at the tippy top there?
Yep.
Anyone who can see it.
That sucks.
That's a little tight.
Link me to
This
save.
decrepit, waterlogged woman comes out of the water. Just absolutely horrid to you. She is actively offensive to your eyes. It hurts to look at her.
Okay, what's the save? What's the save? What's the save?
I need a fortitude save. You got to make at least 14.
Okay, so I got. Okay, what's on failed save? What does that mean? What happens on failed save? Or do you need wisdom?
They take a decent. Oh, okay. Oh, I sent it to you in the Discord.
Okay.
Hey, DM.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna. You want me to roll the strength damage, or yeah, I'll roll it.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm gonna roll this damage to. Wow. So.
Oof.
Feanor. Oh, sorry, Georgie and Rafaelner take 4 points of strength damage to your actual base save.
Wow. DM, do you want us to turn off whisper rolls so Cody can see them, or would you prefer to just?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I got it.
Okay.
Oh, did the witch, the child, Rafaelner, and the wolf make the save as well?
Yeah, everyone made it.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone made it. Yep, only those two
Wolf,
failed it.
Wolf did better than me.
Well, if anybody not currently in the line sees her, it's the same deal. And she'll start shambling out of the water towards you.
I think I know what this
Can we roll initiative so that
Talk.
Yeah, that's not a bad call.
Yeah, you can roll initiative. Or you can try to roll initiative. Yeah, roll initiative. If that's what we're sort of talking right now, but yes.
Well, after losing that
just
much
don't want her
strength,
to get any more free
I'm
spells
just,
off on us.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to attack now.
After her heckling me, you're going to brace. I mean, I would too. Now that I can see her and see that she's a vile abomination, I'm going to ready myself.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, look
So
at that thing.
good.
That's murdering. It's murdering time.
I say we feed Abby to it and get out of here.
That will be hard to burn.
Yeah, no joke. And our escape is currently cut off by everyone else in the hallway.
God, and here I was trying to be all nice.
I actually cannot see her, so you tell us.
Oh yeah, I'll shout back like, "You guys got to get out of here! Back up! Get out!" Did we pass any doors like that we could feasibly shut?
One right here. It was
Go to the north.
So Auntie, do you want to say anything to roleplay before it's Devin's turn?
All I wanted.
I believe it might be my turn.
Return it
Because
to me.
I don't
and we
see
can let all of this go.
Jacob, why does your initiative
And
pop
even
up here?
reward you.
I forgot to select my character when I rolled. I rolled 24, which is same as Yuri and Devin.
See, please don't be mean, my friends.
What's your dex, Refiner? Is that how you break ties?
Break ties with the flat score. My flat score is +4.
Okay. Okay, so it's Rafaelner, Devin, Yuri, and then you see what's on the screen. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Do you want to say anything, Hag?
I mean, I've made my case at this point. Just wants to talk about the spear.
Okay. Well, that's that. Rafaelner.
What kind of knowledge check is appropriate?
To know anything about this? Let me see.
Roll a knowledge check to know what knowledge check you should roll.
That's a good one. Humanoid. I think that is a. Monstrous humanoid.
I mean, arguably, I'd say it would be arcane.
I'm looking. It's a monstrous though. Humanoid, so.
I think monstrous are like just from past knowledge. Monstrous humanoids are nature, but again, like they are so broad that you could argue dungeoneering or even arcana, depending on what it is.
Yeah, it's nature normally for monstrosity.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look. Oh, nature. Yep, got you. Nature.
Oh,
nature.
okay.
Okay. So from that knowledge, you know that. I'm misspelling some stuff just so I'm typing it so fast.
No worries.
Okay, bad luck. Misfortune. There we go. Bam. I'm okay with that.
Alright. Do I have any questions?
What do you mean?
Can I ask after it's, what spells they usually, what spell-like abilities they usually have, or anything to that effect?
Like, how high above the DC did he get?
Well, there is really no base DC for this.
No, is it 10?
It's 10 plus
PR?
monsters challenge rating.
And then you know everything from that?
No, you would know the name, and you would get a number. You would get one question for making it, and you'd get one question per fight you exceed the difficulty by.
Okay.
So what did you get for your nature check?
He got 19.
That was a 19.
You got 2 questions.
Alright, spell-like abilities, please.
Okay,
I linked
2
him
spell-like
one.
abilities.
I linked him one.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
linking him the
okay.
other one. I had to find it.
Alright, and do I still get a second question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Attacks, please.
Claws. He has claws. That's it.
Alright.
Used to have a
Tony would
spear.
say that she can put up to 3 people in a coma each day, and she can force you to read it real quick. Those of
That's
us who have
oddly
already seen
specific.
her do not risk this any further, but those who have not seen her may find our strength sapped by it. So I'm not sure what to do from here. She seems to want to talk. I do not know if we need to kill her or not. Rafelnir is going to delay his turn. So Devin would be.
Great.
Just as a basic reply, I would say this thing is clearly an abomination. It must be purged.
Oh.
Well, if Gerder's
Well-
gonna respond thusly, then
To like whine and crawl. Don't kill Auntie. That's my auntie.
alright. If the child says don't kill Auntie, Rafelnir will delay his turn. He was gonna chuck oil at this sucker.
That'd be a hell of a throw.
Do you want to say anything, Auntie?
I don't know why you boys are so insistent on avoiding speaking to old Auntie. I just want to discuss the spear or perhaps that handsome elf in the back. I could even help you with some of your many troubles. I see that you're sick. I see that you're wounded. And Auntie has all the cures for what ails you.
My willingness to speak with you depends on this answer being affirmative. Can you fix the toxic leak coming out of the sewer system?
I certainly can.
And we should see what she has to say.
Well, just as a reaction, am I allowed to sense motive?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Go ahead.
I mean,
go ahead and type. Go ahead and type Gurner or something, Cody. Or say what you want to say.
You don't think she's lying?
Yeah. I mean,
If Boris... just a moment. Boris cannot hear any of this, right?
I feel like you
Same
can
thing to you, Rafelnir.
No. Well, if he can, I will roll my sense motive. I was assuming Boris couldn't. Nah.
Assuming...
I rolled as well.
Let's say, I'm sure we're all going to do it at this point. Assuming that Rafelnir is finished and we're moving to Devon, then it does it does seem logical that if she wants to talk about the spear, he's holding the spear. At the risk of following the same, I will also roll insight if I have it. Let me see. Or sorry, sense motive. That's not going to get me far, but I'll try. And then I will respond. All right, we can talk about the sphere, but you've got to stay where you are. Don't take a step further. You understand?
Yes. Very well. But first, let Auntie step into the water. She's going to dry out.
No, I said stay there. Don't move at all.
Torturing a poor old woman.
I'm sorry, but you understand.
I have a question.
Okay.
No, she's literally asking this thing a question.
Oh, okay. What is it, dear?
Why do you want the spear so badly?
Well, it was mine to begin with. Why wouldn't I want it back after those silly goblins lost it?
Because you can always get a new and better one?
I have plenty of things to offer. Not necessarily spears, but I see that you boys are sick, and I see that you're wounded. I have things to deal with that. I can answer your questions and give you information. I have anything you could require. It just depends on how willing you are to work with Auntie.
What do you want in return?
The real question is, my dear, what are you looking for? Do you wish to cure your friends of what ails them? I can see the disease seeping through their veins. I can see your wounds pouring out blood. Do you wish for answers? What do you want?
I'm not sure.
And what you want decides what I want from you.
I'm not sure we can pay the cost for you to heal us. But we were sent here to stop the flow of pollution out of these sewers.
I see.
Devin shouts back, there is more room, but it's where the crazy lady is, so help yourself.
Crazy lady!
You can
We
move
have
up.
more people
If
here!
you see her, you may have your strength drained from you. Yes, she's that bad.
Oh, Auntie can cure you of the weakness in your knees from Auntie's
Sorry,
goodness.
Falraza. Sorry, Yuri. Sorry. Oh boy. This is very crowded.
You can move. You can move, Boris, if you want to.
You can move. I don't. Yeah, I really don't know. Like.
There's space up here.
Yeah, you could pass through
yeah.
reasonably.
So
if your
I thought we were
movement
in
is-
initiative. Are we in initiative or what?
This is mistake. I don't trust this lady.
I think we've fallen out of initiative.
Just
Devin,
it's there.
Because on my
if
initiative, I would
the-
have just go and hit her.
Devin is still in the line if he
Excuse me.
attacks or does anything, but we're RPing right now.
Sorry, kid.
Something like this could take care of all your worries, I'm certain.
This is big mistake. She is pulling out weapon.
It's not a weapon, dear. Any cleric could tell you what this does.
well, I'm no cleric. I want you to get to the point. I want you to make it fast. All right.
Well,
I don't
you
know.
have to tell me what you
Let me
want,
look.
and then Auntie can help you. The more problems you have, the more I'll ask in exchange.
How do we stop the pollution?
How do you stop the pollution? Oh my. Asking the tough questions, are we? Now, what are you going to offer for this information?
Name your terms.
Well, tell you what. If you want the information, you could give Auntie her spear back. You could let me take a little private time with that elf boy in the back. I'd
Done.
accept that as well. If you want me to help you with your wounds, I mean, I could certainly assist you there as well. Anything larger than that, I'm certain I could help you with, but we'd have to talk about the terms a little more in depth.
All right. You're wasting our time.
First, can you give me back my strength?
I certainly can. That's what this wand is for. But
I see the one.
you must have something to exchange for it. I'm not asking for that much. Perhaps even a child I could take in and make my own.
What?
You did that to me. You need to fix it, otherwise you'll be in trouble.
The only thing I have to offer is cookies in my pocket.
All right. You can have cookies, but you're not getting the spear back. I'm done with this conversation. You're wasting our time. Let's move.
Well, then
need-
you shan't have information and you shan't have your healing.
We'll
Good
figure
luck
it out.
solving the problems yourself, my boy. Not much of a conversationalist, I see.
That's it for me. Next in line.
Yep. What do you want with those child?
Well, Auntie needs to make more sisters for herself, doesn't she? We
More
don't grow on
sisters.
trees, we're not vegetables.
Oh, I see what you are. Let's get the hell out of here.
Gross
Before I-
Those
Those
before
children
I
are
cheat.
mine anyways. You took them from those who were keeping them for me. You
Let
take
us
my spear, you take my children, you come in here, you make demands of me, you refuse to try and deal with me when I've been oh so cooperative. Rude young man you are.
Ooh, you made Auntie mad!
After
Right.
I offered to cure so many of your problems with just a wave of my hand.
I mean, if the spear is hers, we could just give her back the spear. We don't really need that, do we?
In fact, I could even go so far that I'll help you with your little plague problem. I don't need your types coming down here, you rude folks from the overworld. I'd be happy to assist you in solving it and getting it out of the way faster, so you may take your leave.
Devin will respond to Georgie's direct question and say, I'm not sure I trust her. And I'm not sure that she's not going to just kill us all with this thing as soon as she gets it back in her hands. So if everyone outvotes me, well, so be it.
Just give Auntie the pointy stick already. She wants it. Just give it to her, and she'll give us whatever we want.
Yeah, I don't think.
Devin, if
I
you're
don't think
going
giving.
to give her that Bident, you best place it in her gut.
My thoughts exactly.
Can we get a group vote?
It's screw you versus 1 in terms of numbers.
Hey, I play 2 characters.
Mhm.
Then why would you have her give you the stuff first, then hand her the pointy stick?
Listen, kid. Oh, sorry. Listen, kid. You don't know this crazy lady. It's your auntie, but maybe she did hide something from you. You are a little young to understand that.
If you're so worried about me killing you with the spear, why not leave it on the floor and I'll leave my gifts and we make the exchange?
I don't. Yeah, I don't think.
Make the exchange, then get away from the range of the spear. Ooh, no pointy stick.
What a smart girl.
She has claws anyway. Spears or claws doesn't really matter. She's only one. She's outnumbered. I don't think she would kill us all.
You really want to try that?
Why not? Either we jump her and get done with it. I need my strength back.
I'll even.
First.
I
Why
tell
would
you
she
what,
kill
my
us?
friends. If you allow me to have my spear back as it is rightfully mine, I'll assist you with each of your problems, your health, your diseases, and with the plague.
And
All you need to do, and I'll even be the bigger person here and offer you my hand as a gesture of good faith. All you need to, we can shake on it.
Listen,
you help
witch.
Auntie, and
If
Auntie
you-
will help you.
If you start giving me back my strength, we can talk.
And she just closes it. She just lets out a little bow and holds out her hand.
Listen,
I'll move
witch.
up and I'll touch her
Just a
hand.
moment. Just a moment, guys.
Auntie's willing to work with you.
Hold on,
even
Boris
more
has
than
something to say.
being an asshole.
Oh, just.
I'll
Roll 20,
move up and I'll
help me.
take her hand.
Oh, sorry. What was that, Boris? While Georgie.
Oh, sorry. Wrong roll.
Yeah, before you move, Georgia, I think Boris had
Yeah.
something to say.
No, it was just listen, witch. We are wasting everybody's time here. Just give the young man his strength back, and we will be out of your lair. If not, we might come back for you after you sleep. When you sleep.
Feanor, did you come to shake her hand? I noticed you moved up.
I move up and I say, give me back my strength and then we can talk.
As I said, dear, if you help Auntie, Auntie will help you. That's my word. And I offer you my hand to seal the deal.
This is bad idea.
Then let me
You're
do
welcome.
it.
You guys are welcome to roll sense motive if you think it's a bad deal.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I'm
roll
positive
this
it's a bad deal. I'm gonna roll.
Oh,
Oh, goddamn.
It's the baddest idea of the bad ideas guide.
I think this is lady who took over. I don't think this is someone we can trust. I think she take over bugbears and goblins in the sewers.
Okay. I've seen
that's
everybody's
it.
rolls. Nobody senses that she's lying when she says she will help you if you help her.
All right, I'll take her hand. I've done deal with the worst scumbags in the city. It's not going to be worse than that.
I literally just said send the child to die first.
Excellent, dear. Excellent. She produces 2 wands from her pocket and hands them to Feanor. These will assist you, dear boy. One will heal your wounds, and one will heal those horrible little mental scars or physical abnormalities you might find. It's a wand of cure light wounds and a wand of... God, what the hell is it called?
Lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration. As to the number of charges on each, you can get that. You can ask Jeremy.
Nice. Thank you.
Now. It's for your side of the deal. Auntie would like some
Yeah.
help. Such as with that spear, which is rightfully mine.
Alright, give her back. Give her the spear now. She's legit and she can help us with the pollution thing.
Devin realizes that he has had no sense that she's lying, but something about the way she treated Gurner when he entered the room is it leaves him less than trusting. I'm gonna look at Gurner and say, I don't know. I still think giving that spear back's a bad idea.
I
agree
think
with
this
you.
is. I think
Considering
this is
she's
the lady that
so,
took over goblins.
considering she so callously cursed me, or whatever you would call this, I can't take her at her word.
I think the correct term, as a witch myself, is called hexing.
Yeah, if you hadn't hexed us when we walked in,
Thank you.
we're willing to cooperate.
Now, dears, Auntie has held up her first part of the deal. It is your turn.
Well,
She is right. Fair is fair. You did give she did give you something. You have to give it back. It's equal trade.
She
I
gave
didn't
us
make
the
a deal.
wands. She gave us the wands. We don't really need this spear.
Yes, but your
Just give
friend made the deal. I offered to help your friend, and as such, he offered to help me. You're not going to make him a liar now, are you?
She has information that we need. Can we stop, looking past what happened and look forward to our mission?
What about
Perhaps
my
we can put the spear on the ground and then the hag can tell us the information. Yes?
Sounds like a plan.
And then we will leave, and she may recover it at her leisure.
So you set the spear on the ground, like over here somewhere?
Will you just help the nice lady?
What about my book? Have you seen my book?
Just help her. She's being so nice. Why can't you be nice?
Forrest, why didn't you leave them in that room?
I'm asking myself the exact same question.
You fell asleep and they got out.
Poor kid.
Okay, listen. I'm outvoted here, clearly. I'm gonna put the spear down on the ground. I'm gonna take a step back. You're gonna give us the
Everyone
answer.
take like 10 steps back, though.
After you set down the spear, she turns to Feanor. My dear, help Auntie and bring that spear to her, would you?
Listen, that isn't part of my addendum to this. Okay, he's making barters with things that he didn't have in his possession. I'm complying, but we're
Feanor,
keeping-
what does Feanor do?
Hands it to Auntie.
That wasn't part of the deal. We said we'll give you back the spear. We'll put it back.
What does
here.
Feanor do?
Here. I'm not giving her the spear. I'll say we've completed our end of the bargain now. The spear is here. Give us the information that we need, and we'll be on our way.
Did you
That's
already place the spear?
Feanor,
That's
you
what
feel
you-
this. Feanor begins to feel this bubbling sensation in his stomach, as if he's going to puke.
If you don't mind me asking, they already placed down the spear.
Feanor, dear,
Yep, it's right there on the.
why don't you bring Auntie her spear and help her?
Well, the child picks up the spear and hands it to Auntie instead.
Oh, what a good girl! What a good girl!
All right, I think that child just got us killed.
Oh no, if the child gets killed, a witch is a witch.
Now that Auntie has her spear, Let's see. You asked about a book, and I'm afraid I cannot help you with that. I have not seen any. No books have passed through here in quite some time.
What about my rat, Dimitri?
I can't make any sisters out of rats, dear boy. So I've seen nothing of the sort. What the goblins do out there is beyond me.
Didn't you take control of them? Didn't you take over the sewers?
Take over the sewers? I never said anything of the sort.
I am asking.
I know that there's been some strange going-ons in the sewers.
You look pretty strange to me.
Oh my, how rude.
That is very mean. You should be nicer.
Oh, good grief. Strange is not rude. Strange is just strange.
This pollution. If you're up for your end of the bargain, how do we cleanse it?
Give me just 1 second. Jeremy, I sent you something in Discord.
Why is spear important? What does it do?
The
So, what else does it need to do?
The spear was just an old memento of a man I had great feelings for. It reminds me of him, so long and hard. Great fun to have around.
Was it good looking man?
Devin is going to start wiping his hands vigorously on his pants.
What's going on?
As for your plague, I know that the goblins and some of the rat men that they had found were working on something from the plague bearer. A strange woman. The grass dies when she walks across it, and she pollutes even the cleanest, purest springs simply by touching them. If I was to take a guess, I would say that she might be somewhere here in the cave. Or somewhere in the sewer, excuse me.
Auntie, would you be so kind as to, would you happen to know what direction she might have gone?
Auntie has not left her room in quite some time, dear. Tell you what, these nice strapping adventurers need to go take care of the plague bearer. Why don't you children stay with me, and I could keep you safe?
I don't think that's part of the deal.
Idea, Auntie. I'm sorry, but if you haven't left your room in a while, you might need to go out more. You might need to meet some new people.
Further, does your idea of safety involve chains?
Not at all. Well, chains can certainly make things safer, but I don't have any here. But it would sure be helpful to Auntie if you girls would stay here.
I'd recommend against that, children. You see, nobody agreed to anything about you.
Fair is fair.
Auntie, that's not a very good idea. It's not healthy to stay in a room by yourself all the time. And gorge upon men as well. I mean, you need to see other females other than just children and men.
I think I might need to teach you girls some manners. Young man, and she'll turn to Feanor, why don't you help Auntie and bring those girls over here?
I'm not going to do that.
You start to feel that horrible bubbling sensation in your stomach again.
Okay, I'm still not going
Are
to do
you
that.
certain you don't wish to help me?
We agreed to give you the spear, and we did. That's all we
Auntie, I know
was in the
it's
bargain.
being mean.
Young man,
Hang out right now doesn't mean we won't hang out later. We'll see each other again.
I believe we had a deal, young man. Auntie
Boris,
would
were
help
you able to
you
tap me or?
as long as you would help her. I suggest that you help Auntie with what she is asking you.
You got yourself into this mess, didn't you?
We don't really say that. We said that we will give you the spear.
The
And
children just
oh.
look at Auntie and go, "You make
Let's
me
be.
teach us manners?
Hey, Boris, can you?
Teach us lessons?
Let's.
You'll have us stuck in this room all our lives, and we won't learn anything from that."
Yeah, kid, let's begin with the basics. Kid, do you want to get out of the room you were locked in?
Yes, we want to explore. We didn't want to see all the big baddies.
Yeah. Then, witch, if you try to keep the children, we will tie you to a stake and burn you alive. If not, you can have your pretty spear and we'll go on our way. That sounds fair to you? And let me roll the competence check. What do you say, DM? Diplomacy or intimidation?
I don't think it's a good idea to kill Auntie. That's very, very bad and very, very mean. But at the same time, we want to go bye-bye.
Did the hag give very specific instructions, or was it very vague? I heard Plague Walker, we need to go take care of it, but do we know how?
It's in another part of the sewers, right?
I should let you know, since you seem reluctant to help me, and perhaps I need to hold up my end of things a little better. There's a switch here in the water. It stops the waste from entering the area when it's pressed. I'm here to guard it.
Oh.
It seems like rather critical information pertaining to the avoiding of pollution, and you would have let us walk away without knowing it.
Leave you. You just want us to stay.
Well, you said that you weren't willing to help Auntie yet, so I thought that might sweeten the pot. Your friend still seems reluctant to help me, is that right? And she'll turn to Feanor, somewhat disapprovingly.
It's a Georgie, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Georgie?
Yeah, I was like, really
Wait, I thought this was Feanor.
Yeah. That was
was
a little hard to
the name of
understand.
the player. Georgie is the
Oh,
character.
okay, that's my bad. That's my bad.
I was like,
No,
wait a
I
minute,
I know the more fantastical name is not the name of the character, but
That is interesting. But she'll turn to Georgie after
Felony would
saying
say,
that.
sweetening the pot refers to improving upon a deal while it's already agreed to. You agreed that you would help us. You would tell us everything we needed to know concerning stopping the pollution.
Oh
you
dear,
did
dear,
not.
dear, dear, dear.
You are in
There
violation.
is a misconception right at the beginning. I said Auntie would help you if you help Auntie. I was very clear, and your friend agreed. But he refuses to help me.
he helped you by getting the spear here, no?
Well, who said that's all the help I needed?
Well, you should have been more specific, and he should have asked before he made a deal with you. That's on him.
Georgie's mouth begins to leak. His mouth begins to taste salty, and there's water leaking from it. It's strange.
What?
He feels it bubbling up from his stomach.
Well, where is that coming from?
And
Well,
Like I didn't.
And
I
Boris
suppose
will-
that I do need to do something about the situation. Rafelnir would like to move forward 20 feet and throw a pot of oil at the hag. Are we going to roll initiative, or is that going to happen outside of initiative?
If you're just doing it, I'll let you just, since you're just doing it, I'll let you throw it, and then technically it will be Devin's turn if anybody, intends to do anything else.
All right.
Anybody keep initiative.
Well, Rafelnir moves up.
So roll.
Rafelnir is going to make a ranged attack against touch armor class.
Yep, you hit. As the witch has
All
been
right.
hit with oil.
She's going to take 5 points of damage immediately, Oh wait,
Did
no,
you-
I'm
wait, did
sorry.
you light
I
the
need
oil?
to roll to see whether or not it went off. Odds it goes off, evens it does not. Evens, she just got smacked in the face with a pot of oil. It lands at her feet. And Rafelnir's like, it worked better with the shark.
Okay. Devin, seeing Rafaelner jump and do this, what are you gonna do?
Ah, shit. Here we go. I'm gonna move. I don't have my crossbow anymore.
Oh yeah, did these two make the save from earlier about seeing her?
Yuri and I think Yuri rolled. Boris has a roll.
Boris,
Oh,
please
no,
make a
Boris
fortitude
didn't.
save.
Okay. Mhm. Just a moment.
Devin, it's your turn, bro.
Ah, man. I don't know whether to hold or delay here.
Well, actually, is this considered like?
Crap.
Boris made a 15.
He passed.
I don't want to overextend on meta knowledge, but like I'm basically trying to ask if she is flat-footed or not, considering it's combat.
I mean, I feel like she'd be flat-footed. She hasn't moved yet, really.
That's what I'm saying. We were parlaying, and then Rafelnir just sort of took her by surprise.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's flat-footed, you can just run up behind her and shank her.
Sorry, was that a suggestion for me or for Rafelnir?
Generally speaking, I don't want to backseat, command the party, but just let you know that flat-foot means they can't attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Correct.
Barring combat reflexes.
Okay. What do you want to do, Matt?
Oh man, I don't know. I did trust her, but I wasn't necessarily about to like shank her for no reason.
Well, I'm gonna, if you don't have a move, I'm gonna let Yuri go.
I'll delay, and I'll delay till after she does an aggressive
Okay.
action.
Yuri, your turn. Seeing Rafaelner just run up past you and throw a thing of oil, what do you want to do?
Oh, it's already my turn?
No,
No, it's
Yuri's
my turn.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't trust her either. I didn't think we were at blows yet. I would delay also.
Well, okay. So Obi, seeing Rafaelner, you hear Rafaelner just jump. He jumps and runs and throws a pot of oil, but it doesn't go off, correct?
No, it did not go off. But it's at her feet, and it would splash her if it were detonated with, I don't know, spark.
Okay.
Probably doesn't know Spark.
Okay, Obi, what do you want to do?
I can't really see into the room. Let me see. 5, 10, 15.
Okay, make a save, Obi.
Yep. What's the save?
Fortitude.
Obi went 5, 10, 15,
Uh-oh.
20, 25, 30, 35. Okay.
I'll use my move action.
Where is Storm at this
I'll use my center action to
Because I'm gonna
run.
call her Storm now on, because
Okay.
that's the way I can say it.
Okay, Obi, take, I'll roll it because it's different. Take 3 strength damage on your character sheet, okay? Is that your move, Obi?
That just have to be my standard action because my speed is only 30, not 35.
Okay, that's your standard action.
And then you might as well keep moving.
I want to get. Yeah, this is fine right here. And I'm going to turn to everybody else and be like, no, don't fight.
Okay.
I'm just
begging
saying,
not to fight.
if you end there, I can't charge.
I'm going to end here. I'm going to get in the way. I do not want to fight her.
Okay. Now, Farasa, I'm taking control of Farasa. Gonna hold her turn because he can't do anything. Boris, what do you want to do?
Yep. Boris will look at the situation. The shit. Not everything goes bad with hags, and he will just ready. He will pull his bow with a move action, study the witch, and ready an action to shoot her in the midst of casting or throwing a hex, anything that is hostile.
Okay. Got you. Okay. So we're doing a lot of turns now. Devin moved. Let me move Yuri. Boris. Okay. Georgie, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to smack her with my Nadeshi.
Okay.
Going to do that non-lethally because I can do that without a penalty.
Okay. Unfortunately,
Going to miss.
Unfortunately, you feel stomach pains and cramps as you go to swing your Nurdachi at her, and you're missing. You miss, and she lets out a little voice telling you to come here.
Georgie, if you would please, after swinging at her and making your position clear, please take on the sickened condition. As you begin to desperately hold back vomiting seawater.
So there was no save for that.
There is no save.
Okay.
Can we tell what's producing that condition? Is that a spell?
Is it possibly fungi that's laying around everywhere?
Is it?
I don't know what you would roll to deduce a curse. I guess that'd be part of your knowledge roll on hags more than anything in all likelihood.
Or spellcraft if it's a spell-like or supernatural ability.
Indeed. And
Tell you what.
That would be
If the hag-
that would be wisdom or wisdom thing.
Go ahead and anyone who wants to, I'll say roll a knowledge. We'll say knowledge arcana. Roll a knowledge arcana and tell me what you get.
I've got 15
Anyone
on
who wants
knowledge nature to know what the ag stuff is.
I got a natural 20, 28.
And if that sickened condition is an action from the hag, Boris triggers his
It is not an action.
his ready action. Okay. So no.
Okay, Yuri rolled a 28.
Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna type you something.
Okay. So that is that turn. What does your wolf want to do, Devin?
Martin, I'm gonna tell her to stay. Yeah. Wolf will stay for now.
Okay, Gurner.
I'm still staggered and that sucks.
That one again? That was an Arcana check?
Well, Yuri had a 28.
I guess I will. With my singular action.
Move so you can the rogue can easily flank. I don't know.
Well, no, the rogue is impeding me from murdering, so barring actually murdering this thing easily, I'm going to have to get into a better position.
Well, she's flat-footed. You can actually walk right around her.
I am,
And-
yes, but I'm staggered. I can't attack. I would have been able to charge and slap her, but Obby's in the way. No, that's not where I want to go. I'm just going to go here.
Okay. So now it's Sally's turn.
You boys really are so insistent on fighting, even after what's happening to your friend here for breaking his side of our deal. Well, if you're okay with if you're willing to live with the consequences of it, I'm not going to stop you. She'll take a step back. I have no interest in fighting you, though. And she'll just kind of look over everybody. Gurner, please make a fortitude save. As her gaze passes over you.
16.
Pretty sure I make it.
Lucky boy.
She only gets Don't they only
You
get
are
That
a
will trigger-
Yeah, she was
lucky
trying to
boy.
put you in a coma that you have to make 3 fortitude saves or die in.
That's
That
also
will trigger. That will trigger Boris.
that's also
Boris
thrice per
radiation.
day overall. That's her final one.
That is true.
Boris.
So Boris is shooting her for looking at people.
Yep.
Okay,
Go ahead and shoot,
making
Boris.
his position clear.
Boris.
Let's hit her with Ray or Frost so she slows the fuck down, so she can't really escape.
I think we're still going in initiative, though, no?
Well,
He just
that-
had a
well,
ready
that is-
action.
Okay, right, Boris. He could have dropped because of his internet. Okay, so Devin, you go. Upon seeing her look at Gerner and
Oh, I was muted. Oh, just a moment. I was muted. Yes. I guess I don't know what are the cues of a hex, but I guess an Inquisitor would know. Can I shoot
in this case,
the arrow?
she just looked at him.
The curse is based on the.
It was a hostile action by the wording of the
She's
ready
clearly
action.
there's clearly magic at work.
Yeah.
It's based on
like
his
that.
acceptance of the deal. That is why he
Okay.
is sick.
I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know. Like Gardner falls. I don't know. I really don't know. It's up to the DM. I shoot her or I don't.
I mean, it's hard to say because I don't think there's really like a trigger for knowing whether or not a gaze is activated.
May I suggest a perception check?
Yeah. do
Yeah.
that,
You know what?
do
Yeah,
that.
let's do that. Let's do that.
I mean, I think if you see a vein on her forehead, I mean, yeah, you definitely see her
Yeah.
a vein pop out, and one of her eyes gets sleepy, and the other gets bigger.
Okay, yeah, I'll call
Yeah.
that. I'll call that fair. Yeah, go ahead.
A good description.
Nice, yeah.
Unfortunately, Boris he misses as an arrow whizzes by. Devin, your turn. Seeing the vein and the big eye pop out of the hag's face or head, what are you gonna do?
All right, I'm going to draw my sword. And I'm gonna move. Let's see where I'm gonna go. Probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna move straight up to her and I'm gonna swing the longsword.
Oh, you hit her.
You shouldn't have wasted our time.
I should have asked after her damage reduction.
Okay. Devin, you lead out a really good longsword kit.
I'm not entirely sure where I remain in the
Okay.
initiative. I'm sorry.
I don't think you are in the initiative.
Oops. Sorry, I'm just now learning roll 21.
You're cool.
Roll 20.
You're fine. We'll get to you. So that was that move. Yuri, seeing Devin and Boris fire off shots, attacking the hag. What would you like to do, Yuri?
It's time for her to die.
Yes.
That is a shot with the crossbow, misses horribly.
Unfortunately, again, another misplaced crossbow. You're not really used to shooting it. So you miss, Yuri. Back at the initiative.
Comes
What
the
are
wisdom pass my
Rafelnir?
head.
What do you do, Rafelnir?
Oh, I don't know. Kind of out of. I was really hoping I could light her up, but I think she's going to be in the water before I can finish casting Enlarge Person. So. Yeah. He's going to run away. That's the plan.
The child really
I think he's going to get all the way around the corner, but.
I can freeze her so she can't get in.
Yeah, I'll let you go at the end of initiative. Abby, what would you like to do after Rafelnir's turn?
Oh, it's my turn? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
From being around here, I know that she's bad business, right?
Now, Yeah, for sure.
Oh God. Oh God, how much do I want to be risky? No, I'll just run. That's the best plan, I think, here.
Okay.
Leaving.
So Abby runs as well. Farasa's gonna hold his pace. Georgie, what are you wanting to do?
I'm going to try to hit her again on this area.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's a miss, Georgie, as you begin to feel a horrible stomach pain. The wolf, what is the wolf gonna do?
Yeah, if only someone had tapped me with the wand.
I'm gonna call. Oh, this is going from like bad to worse
The
very
rogue
quickly.
out of all the good flanking positions.
I'm gonna call the wolf straight down the line into position across from the hag from me.
That will incur an attack of opportunity.
It's a wolf. It's dumb.
Wolf has enough movement; he can move through Gurner Square and avoid that.
The wolf has
That is true.
The wolf has already moved. Go ahead and get your attack. Which?
I rolled it to you.
But I think it misses. What's the AC of the wolf?
Higher than 2. Is
No,
that what he
it's two-
rolled?
It's 2 claw attacks.
Oh,
No. It's just 1 claw attack for this one. So
Can
Yeah,
we
it's-
just nickname this chocolate storm for shits and giggles?
AC is 14 on the wolf.
Okay, so it
Okay,
misses.
that misses.
It misses. So what's the wolf's turn?
Yeah. Next time I'll do a better job directing my wolf. Wolf's gonna bite.
Okay, attack. It misses.
You gotta be kidding me. That was without flank too.
Gurner.
Well, now technically I can charge. I mean, actually, I don't know if I can. I know it has to be the closest space, but it's at least 10 feet. So I could come in and slap her.
I thought charges had to be head on, but okay.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, logically, it would be here is like the nearest space, and it's
You can 5-foot step. Oh no, because you're
I
staggered.
can't. I'm staggered, and that sucks. I'm just gonna move into position. I'm not gonna bog it down with looking up charge rules right now.
Okay. Sally Saltwater, what would you like to do?
1 second, Jeremy. I typed you something in Discord. Okay, she is going to swing at. Oh gosh, I'm Devin. That's Devin, right?
Yes, Devin's the one who hit her.
The handsome one.
Oh my. Oh, I know that hits.
Yep. So Devin, do you want to roll another claw attack just so that you make it fair, or was it 1 attack? It's both.
I'm trying to remember. You can't. Can you 5-foot step off of a ledge?
Considering there's a is this a rail?
I don't know. It's not.
Isn't that difficult terrain? You
Yeah,
can't.
that's
5-foot
what
step
I'm not.
difficult
That's what I'm
terrain.
not sure of. Is it? Is this
It
a
is-
rail?
it is a rail.
Okay, that's a rail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it'd just be the 1 attack.
So you're not doing both claws? 1?
No.
Okay. So Devin, takes 7 damage.
Yikes!
And with her move action, she is actually going to dive over the rail
Well,
and into the water.
Oh, that
As
would
you're-
provoke attacks from
Yeah.
everyone.
She will. Go ahead.
The wolf
Okay.
can trip it.
The wolf can try. Wait a minute, do I have to have a...
You can't do that. I thought on attacks of opportunity, a wolf can't trip because every time you got up, we talked about this in session 1.
No, she's not prone in the first place. So if he hits, he can do a free action on his attack to trip, just like how any something can grab.
The Nadachi feigner, so Georgie misses.
And I've just noticed Boris readied an action last turn, so his initiative is right before the hag.
Okay.
And just a little shot. I guess I will miss, but
you're after the hag because
Oh.
Yeah, because you went after the threatening thing, but it's fine.
No, when you're ready, you start.
It's just before.
Yeah.
If she was casting, I was going to try to interrupt it, but I miss. So go on.
So now it is Devin's turn. Gurner hits, dealing this much. I didn't know you can take your next opportunity when you're staggered. And now Devin, your turn.
Yeah, no, that doesn't say I can. It's just I only get one action.
Great. Devin is taking his longsword attack of opportunity with outflank.
Okay, Devin hits.
Yeah, baby. And the wolf, are we saying the wolf's next? Or are we going back? Okay.
Well, yeah, folks.
If the wolf chooses to trip, I actually don't know the answer to this, would it get the outflank bonus to the trip attack? Oh, I have to hit first, okay.
Yeah, if it hits.
Great, that hits.
You do add flanking to your combat maneuver, so yes.
Yes, since the attack is what's doing it, you add all bonuses you would for an attack roll.
Oh, great. So this trip that I roll, Jeremy will need to add a +4 to the attack because I didn't make one of those yet. I don't need that +4. I assume.
I'm looking. So what is this? This is an attack or this is the CMD? Yep. So you when she runs over the railing, you trip it.
Wolf trips. Great.
Mm-hmm. It's as she's leaving the space, right? So she does stay where she is.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
All right. Well, I think we got her.
Well, she's dead. I'm just telling you that right now. She's dead. Go ahead,
Well,
Devin.
everyone ran away. Sorry, is it back to my turn?
Yeah, it's now your turn proper.
Oh, perfect. Gonna hit her again with the longsword.
Actually, you have a +8 now because outflank and prone.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. I don't think I needed it, thankfully, for that, but I'll keep that in mind. I need to make buffs for all of these.
Okay, so Devin, you do the final blow, beheading the witch.
Oh gosh, I wanted to think of something really cool to say, but it just left me. Devin's just gonna stand there, wipe the gunk off his sword, sheath it back, and reach down to pick up the spear again.
You look haggard and then chop her head off.
Yes. I'm tempted to kick her back in the water, but that probably would heal her or something, so I'm gonna leave her there.
Yeah, and I would wash that spear before touching it if I were you.
Yeah, Devin's gonna create water and wash all of everything, just everything, all of him.
Felnir's going to pour a pint of oil over her and light her up.
Exactly. Boris was going just to will help Felnir. Oh, it's a barbecue night, and
Devin's gonna walk
over the witch. Would say go to the witch compatriot and say, I apologize. She was harming my friend and had broken her word. I recognize that she was important to you.
Listen, kid, we are giving her just a proper funeral rite.
Yeah, this is necessary. Devin's gonna go over to the wolf, pat him on the head, and say, "Good boy, wolf." Give him the other half of the trail ration that he got from Rathilner earlier. He's gonna look at Gurner and say, "Next time."
Oh, do you think Mactire is a decent name for him?
Yeah, if I can learn how to pronounce it, that's fine with me.
I'll coach you. Don't worry.
So at that, you have beheaded the hag. What would the group like to do?
Devin's
The
gonna look.
Felnir's going to carefully pan about for any magical auras in the water.
Does
Uh,
Auntie
ju-
have any magic stuff on her? I want it. She always has magic stuff, and I never got it.
That too, but besides the two sticks that we got, does she have? Well, the Biden, which we just reclaimed.
Indeed. Let's give the old detect magic and scour the room.
You notice from the room. Let's see.
Let's. Yep.
So we will see. You do detect some magical auras from the water below.
Guys, it's very surprising. The water hag has some magic stuff in this under the water.
Looking for volunteers to dive.
I'll
Well, just a quick question.
I love this kid.
Traditionally, the evil eyes and such are a curse, but is this actually a curse? As in, I'm stuck with this, or now that she's dead, am I still am I staggered?
You still feel staggered. You still
Yeah,
feel staggered.
you are still staggered.
If Georgie says that out loud, Devin will remind him that he's holding swans, and he should see if they work. But he should be the one to test them. That's on you. I think you're the first up. If it works, I think we could all use some.
If you still feel sick, so you detect the magical presence in the water. What people are doing.
Well, Yuri, do you have something to so we can look under the water, breathe under the water, or something like that? I don't know what you are capable of.
Nah, Yuri can't. He had to step away, but he doesn't have anything for breathing on the water.
Oh, yes, it's true.
Before we go in the water, can I detect poison to see if that water's safe? That was probably enough.
You notice. You notice that objects in poison are poisonous. You definitely know that the water is toxic. From the same as the sludge, you know.
Right.
I can also purify food and drink, but I doubt I could purify enough water to make that bathtub not deadly.
And let's try to look at the switch the hag has told us about. Maybe that can make the water go away somehow. And I roll a 17 on disable device.
Well, she said that the switch was in the water itself.
Oh, I should hear better.
The switch just moved.
It's not a switch. That's a raft.
Yeah.
It's floating
Not even
around.
sure. I wouldn't even trust that there's a switch in water. Just wanted to have someone drowning or something.
Is that a raft? Okay, I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if I can tell if that's a raft floating around.
It is
Can
a
we
raft
see a switch
floating around.
in the water?
No, the water is pretty murky and toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin would have told you that he'd use tick poison. It's as bad as the rest of the water in here. Don't get in there.
Felnir would offer the string that he's got in his pocket, about 450 feet worth, to tie around an arrow and hopefully snag something on that raft when you shoot.
Yeah, you can snag the raft.
You want to try to shoot it with a bow or my crossbow.
No, that's easy. I mean, you're not being threatened. She can shoot it, and he can pull the raft towards the group.
All right, great.
Does anyone have a very long stick?
It's funny you should ask. Oh, you mean my spear?
Don't we have a spear to poke things with? I mean, it's a long pointy stick, but it's still a long stick.
Well,
That's what they
actually,
tell me about
it's,
Tavern.
actually, I mean, that's not a long stick in the sense that I want to try and gauge the depth of this.
Oh yeah, it's not that long now. Sorry.
I mean, if you want to make a
Oh,
engineering
well,
check,
here, and Rafelnir is going to find a rock, tie it to the end of his string, and dip it in. How deep does it go?
40 foot Rafelnir.
I was gonna say, why don't you put a weight on the end of a rope and just stick it in?
Rafelnir just did that. It's about 40 feet.
And cast light on the rock, and let's
Yes.
see.
Yeah.
Let's
it's
try to
murky,
be
yes,
on the
and,
murky water.
Rafelnir
oh,
can direct
it's
that dancing
murky.
light anywhere you want. He can put it underneath the water. He can, like, you guys have lighting solutions for days.
I mean, at the end of the day, the water's still dark, Rafelnir.
I mean, we could sit here for an eternity, and I could try to purify food and drink until this thing is cleaned out.
Is there something left of the witch that we can throw in the water to see if something comes out?
Yeah, here, you can throw it in there if you want to.
Throw her head in there.
Yep, let's throw a witch's finger
Rafelnir
in
says,
the water.
please do not.
Oh.
By the by, it's also been incinerated. It's nothing but ash.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
She was incinerated before we looted her.
No.
Obviously, we would have looted her.
Did you say she was looted though? Did anybody say that out loud?
I believe
Because
before you
assuming
did the
makes an asset of
funerary
human.
rite, Rafelnir said he was going to scan with detect magic.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the witch child was also saying like, ooh, if she's got anything on her, I'm gonna take it. Something like that.
If you can find my book, I have way to breathe underwater.
Well, I think we know where your book is, but it's not in this room. Well, we know where a book is. We could try to go back if you think it's worth coming backtracking a lot. I don't know how long
It is
this
worth backtracking for my book, yes.
All right, so we're doing book before what's his name, Dimitri?
No,
So
you
we
can find the mystery.
we can fast track. If you want to fast track to the dungeon to the guardian, you guys want to do that? If you want for his water breathing.
Oh yes, yeah. Let's do it. We have a solution for the disease, the restoration maybe, and we will have a solution for the water, the Yuri's book.
Okay.
It's like you cast air bubble around my head.
So at that
Rafelnir would look at the charred corpse of the hag and say, the Otyugh would probably find this quite appetizing.
So as
take it.
You hear out of the water, and as you backtrack to the dungeon, and Cody, this is your spot again. As he pops up out of the water, the filth and the sludge.
Why do you children of the overworld bother me again?
Meet my friend Yuri. He's got something. He's missing something. It looks kind of like a book, maybe like that. He's gonna point at the object in his tentacle.
Jesus, I thought that lady was ugly.
Hey, now, easy, easy.
You seek my beautiful paper square. For what purpose?
You know,
It is my beautiful paper square.
Here is a mighty
It's just
Silver King.
a ground at the amusement that is just going on. Like, she can't stop laughing.
Why does this rattling lay claim to my beautiful paper square?
Look inside, has my name in it. I can trade you maybe. Have lots of cool stuffs in here. Look, this is a rock. And this is a
Well,
Girl goes, I have cookies.
It licks over the pages. It tastes so delicious. It has been my favorite for so long.
These fungus are delicious too.
Should have grabbed some of those pickles.
I
And,
have
do-
fungus growing anywhere I like, but I only have one paper square.
Feyrasa, get over here.
Something even more tasty. They're called cookies. Have you ever had a cookie?
The pages, it holds the pages open. When I read it, I'm able to do this. And then, I don't know, Jeremy has something. He casts light.
Oh boy.
Oh my
And the
god.
book and it begins and the book begins to glow.
It's
The more time I spend with the square, the more I can do. Why would I relinquish such power to the rattling?
Let me borrow a book and I will show you another trick you can do with it.
Yes, you'll show me what it's like to not have my paper square. Quite the trick indeed.
He's so smart.
See the book if I give it right back?
You can see it from where you are.
Devin will
You
have,
have eyes.
Devin will have
Well,
tried
that is
to.
a shame.
I noticed that Feyrasa threw a page at it originally. I'm wondering if he has any more of those papers, and perhaps we can barter.
Felnir does have a scroll of magic with it.
So I can see a page from inside of it, please?
It tears out one of the back pages and throws it up there.
Don't
You may have that trinket.
She goes, at least I got you a page back.
Oh,
Oh boy. Well, let's think. Let's say, mighty sewer beast. Would you like a perfect roasted hag barbecue? How
Only
good?
the goblin man may refer to me as a beast. You may call me Oscar.
Oh, I'm sorry, Oscar. I didn't know your name before. Oscar, would you like a hag barbecue?
What is a hag?
That is very difficult to describe.
Kind of like a woman made of seaweed.
Auntie!
Magic.
Auntie?
Magic lady.
I had heard tellings of such a woman. But what interest does she have for me? Does she allow me the powers of the square?
oh, but she tastes better.
The square is delicious. Do not degrade the square as if it is not tasty.
And
I have tasted each page. I know the flavor.
Storm picks up the piece of paper that was thrown. Can she identify what the fuck was on the paper?
Sure.
It's a
you
back
just-
paper, so empty.
It's just a back paper. It's empty. You're easy level 2.
Hmm.
It is a crumbled up piece of paper.
What did you guys say? Is that Feyrasa Feyrasa had a scroll of magic weapon, right?
I also have the spell Identify.
Oh,
I think Rafelnir said that about the magic weapon.
yeah. I don't know who has the scroll, or if anyone like said it aloud. I don't
If
know.
anyone's got read magic prepared, that would suffice.
I do. I've got it.
Because depending
But
on what's on that back page, might be very, very helpful.
Let me see that.
There's nothing on the back page. It is blank.
Yeah, there's nothing on here. I might hand it back. Don't worry, Yuri. That wasn't one of your good pages.
If you want it back, trade me something of value, something of power.
We have this egg that tastes very good. She tastes very good. You just have to barbecue her. Put little sauce on her.
Food is not power.
Refenir, Fauraza, do you have anything magical to trade?
Felnir already mentioned he has a scroll of magic weapon, and he's just
Yeah,
letting
yeah.
the more charismatic types negotiate while he reads his book. You know,
I have
Here,
no idea what he lost for you.
Boris will try to listen, kid. You seem to have a good talk with with Oscar. Let us try something, and he will pick the scroll if Refenir gives him, and show, like, unfold it to the beast. And now, Oscar, would you like a treat like this? And should I roll something?
You can roll diplomacy, yeah.
Okay. Please, dice, help me for once. Oh no. Oh yes. That's why you bring Boris to a dungeon. This old man.
Yeah, he's been so dope on the like charismatic rolls.
What does your paper do?
It is a very powerful paper. He does, and he looks at Refenir. He does, and like gives a a
it
little
allows your
thumb.
blows to strike true and hard, more powerfully than any natural beast could.
Yes. Much more powerful than the light, the little lights you are working with. Very much.
It'll hold
more.
out its tentacle in front of you. Let me see the page.
Blow themselves up.
I shall judge its value.
And he will look. Okay, Oscar, you seem to be a very nice guy, and I will trust you with this mighty paper. And he makes like a solemn curtsy and gives the Otiak the paper, the scroll.
The page, he rolls his tentacle down to himself, and he doesn't even look at the page. He just licks it over and eats it. Yes. Yes, this shall do nicely. And you notice something strange. The book he was holding begins to glow. Yes, this will do quite nicely. Take your square. I have no need of it. And he throws the square. Who's closest to him?
I assume Boris.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Oh boy.
I'm back. What did we haggle?
Og, the goblin. We gave him the goblin.
I'm gone.
You
Yeah.
legit-
We
That's all.
can have only one
Luckily,
Stalav each on
Even
the
with
party.
the enchantment bonus, the book misses you as he wings it at you. And it actually, and you see it hit the ceiling of the area you're in, and it cracks the ceiling.
Whoa! Why did you do that,
Oh.
Oscar? That's not very nice.
The book doesn't seem to have taken any damage, though. It's still glowing after he's thrown it.
You have learned new tricks, Oscar, but be careful with that stuff.
It is not my book. I have no need to be careful with it.
I'm an old man. I can get hurt. But I'm happy you are happy with your stuff.
Yes,
We are good.
You just start seeing him like grab onto random trash in his pile, and some of it glows like a torch, and other ones seem to glow as if he's casting magic weapon on them. They take on a faint aura.
We might have messed up here. Don't get on his head.
Oscar, we are still good. We are still friends, right?
Yes.
You
be
are
back.
you are the best. You're the best Otyug I've ever met.
Yes, the best Otyug.
And at that moment, you hear him dive back into the
Close the door.
water, in the
Run
water,
away.
and the group makes their way back through the sewer dungeon, and they're back in the room where you killed the hag.
Okay, can look at book and cast bubble of air around my head. It's not going to smell or taste very good underwater.
What are you gonna do with the rest of your body in that filth?
Oh yeah,
I
that's a
don't know.
question. Does it seem like the kind of thing that it's bad if we ingest it, or like can anyone suss that out?
I mean, beyond it telling you it's poison.
Can I go swimming instead?
What's up to Yuri?
Uh,
Yuri, you cast it? Are you diving in?
Oh, hang
Well-
on one sec.
Just want to make sure the water itself is not toxic.
Wait, one sec. I can, with detect poison, I can. It's a high save, but with a DC 20 Wisdom check, I could tell you exactly what type of poison it is. It's a shot in the dark, but I could try.
Fantastic. I also can tell if water is poisonous. Very good with alchemical processes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to tell you about it.
I want to go swimming in it.
Someone throw the witch in. See if she floats.
Rafelnir would say to Yuri, if that works anything like my,
Oh, this is stink.
if that works any,
What are you saying, Rafelnir?
just that if your air bubble works anything like the ones I've seen, you do not need to cast it on yourself. You merely need to give it to someone else. And I believe that someone, perhaps Gerner, would be better suited to swim this particular mission. Though you may wish to take your armor off. I've seen that done as well.
That sounds good. I am not the perfect swimmer, so let this Gurner try if you want.
I'm also sturdy, relatively speaking. I'm no dwarf, so I'm not indefatigable against poison, but
Oh wait, is Gerner still staggered after all that roleplay time?
Yeah.
yes, it's a curse.
Ooh. Oh no.
Well, Georgie has some lesser restoration staff that we try, or at least one. Have we tried to tap anybody?
And I guess we need to discover what is happened with that
What about
staggering.
Witch? You want to do it? Are you good swimmer, Witch?
Auntie made me swim all the time. It was annoying.
I don't know if that is confidence building or not.
I say we let her do it.
I have a question. What does Arcane Bond do, real quickly? Because I can't remember off the top of my head.
It's fine. It's like for your familiar.
Wait. If I can do an Arcane Bond with something, can it just swim to the bottom for me?
You don't have a familiar.
It would
right
take a
now.
long time.
Yeah, if you don't have your familiar, that's super bad.
I don't know what my familiar would be, because someone had this character before I did.
You don't have a familiar right now.
Okay.
Auntie killed it.
Auntie didn't give me one.
Well, if
Okay,
you
we'd
are
like
a
to
good
try.
swimmer,
Okay, what do I need to roll for this?
Just roll your 1d20 and plus your strength. Okay.
Just give me 1 second to find my modifier for strengths.
So you cast air bubble around you. How many rounds does last your ring?
is it minutes?
Minute per level, I believe.
Okay, level 2. Great. Got you. Okay.
I don't know how to roll on this thing. Forgive me.
Okay, I'll roll for you.
You're going to have to swim quickly.
I'm aware.
Quick, someone start combat. It takes time slows down.
You notice that she gets a huge splash in, but unfortunately, she kind of just treads water.
Oh,
Well,
she
you would
does float.
sink if you fail, unless it's specifically the buoyancy is really bad.
I'm not that heavy. You have to give me something to weigh myself down.
Quick, Gerner, jump on her.
Think of what you've done.
For the witch.
You're fucking mental, guys.
Quit making swim check. Keep on making swim checks. I'll roll them for you.
If you put me in there, I'll sink like a rock. I have no swim anymore.
The
I'm
witch.
super encumbered.
The witch is having trouble swimming.
Oh, great. We
Well,
need that string.
If it's calm water, it's a DC 10. So
I
Which
thought
it
you
is.
said you could
Okay, well
swim.
10. So 10. I'll let her say it's not combat. So the witch eventually gets down there, and she sees a small lever, which you notice that it is around this area.
Okay.
You want to try to open the latch.
What do I need to roll to get open?
It's a
the
strength
stupid
check. I'll roll it for you. Oh wow, she rolled a wow. Okay, I rolled that. So that moment you hear a pipe. You hear the rust. It's rusted, you can tell. But somehow this meek little 16-year-old girl takes this rusty lever and turns it underwater. And at that moment, you see that the water from the area starts to slowly spiral all the way down. What you see is truly horrifying. You note some decomposed bodies. You note some magical presence of items Rafael.
he had the duck. He said
Okay.
he had to go, but
Okay. And that's pretty much it. And there's a couple of dead bodies. It looks like male bodies. You don't really know how they've died. And then you see, Rafael tells you that this is where the presence of the magical auras are coming from.
And I guess we have a kind of two more party members that can detect magic and good and evil and all that stuff.
Still standing at the bottom with all the dead bodies and all these presents. She looks at everybody and goes, "Can I have first dibs? I'm the one that pulled the crank.
sure, bring them back up.
I need a rope to get up. It's 40 feet deep, damn it."
No,
Well,
here,
there's a
We've got that
ladder.
string we tied the rope to.
here.
It's already
look,
there.
Look, here, look.
There is a rope on the raft.
There's a
No.
ladder.
There's a ladder.
Oh,
A bag
Yeah.
to carry this all up, please. Can you all toss me one? I don't have one.
Mine is full. If somebody else has a bag,
Oh yeah, I'm empty. I'm empty. You can give me some stuff.
As this girl is now covered in like green slug shit everywhere on her.
All right. I'll create water and give her a bath. Might as well use those level 0 spells. That's all I can do.
And she's like flailing her arms because she's like, "It's gross."
Hold still. You're splashing it everywhere. Jeez.
This asshole who's a 16-year-old goes, "You want to be touched?"
She has saved us more times than I want to admit, considering the mess it is. All right, what do we got? What are we putting in my bag? I'm ready.
So,
She grabs everything she can possibly fit for the stuff at the bottom and put it into
you notice like just engorged men just swell from just the refuge. You notice a from one of the items is a wooden shield, and then from the other body you pull a magical ring.
Mm.
And then finally, from the belt of another, you pull out, it looks like a dagger.
All right. So these are magic we know. I'm a little unfamiliar with this. Is there anything on the ring or the dagger that one could read, like an inscription of some sort or runes or something?
Can I use identify on the ring and the dagger?
Do what now?
Can I use identify on the ring and the dagger?
I think identify is only one.
Okay, then I want to identify the ring.
Okay. So you use this spell identify. I believe that gives you a +10. So roll your spell check, which I think is here. I'm just gonna roll it for you. You know that is a +1 ring of protection.
Nice.
I call
and then that's for the ring, and then you have the magical, what the wooden shield, excuse me, and then of course you have the dagger. Rafilnir had to step away. I don't want to continue to play without Rafilnir. He has been a core member. So at that, I'm going to end the session, and then we can definitely talk about some other things, in the session. But again, we play Thursdays and Sunday nights, 7 p.m. EST time. We have 2 stories going on at the moment. We're also doing a couple of one-shots. If you're interested, just leave a comment so you can get the Discord. Be sure to check out Spencer's We Beat Goblins that him and a couple players from Sandpoint Chronicles in this campaign played in. But anyways, thank you guys for viewing, and you have a great evening.